Hello, welcome back to Silent Partner. I am Teach and this is the Bible Synopsis. You're here with me. We're looking at the book of Nahum today. We're looking at the book of Nahum. So grab a pen, a pad, some type of writing implement, and we're going to dive straight in. As usual, guys, you need to be taking notes. I'm reading through my notes. I read through my notes every week. While I'm reading through my notes, you should be taking your own notes and we should be learning together. Okay, that's the whole point of this, that we learn, okay, together. Right, so thank you very much for those who are continuously supporting this channel. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. Continue to like, continue to subscribe, continue to pass the content on to family and friends. And for those of you that are here for the first time, don't forget to check out the library of everything that we've got from the beginning all the way up to the book of Nahum. So without further ado, we're going to dive straight in. So I'm ready, so let's do this. So the book of Nahum is a brief but powerful prophetic work in the Old Testament and in the Jewish Bible, the Hebrew Bible, sorry. Nahum's name means comfort, and he delivers a message of consolation to the people of Judah. The book is written by the prophet Nahum, and it focuses primarily on the impending judgment and destruction of the city of Nineveh. Remember Nineveh from Jonah? Due to its wickedness and cruelty towards Israel. Nineveh is the capital of the whole Assyrian Empire. Judah has suffered under Assyrian oppression because of its wickedness and cruelty towards Israel. Nahum opens with a vivid description of God's power and justice, portraying him as a fierce protector of his people who will take vengeance on their oppressors. The book emphasizes God's sovereignty and justice, portraying him as a warrior who will not tolerate evil. Nahum then delivers a detailed prophecy of Nineveh's fall, using powerful imagery to depict the city's downfall and rejoicing of those who were wronged by its tyranny. He goes on to describe the horrors that await Nineveh and its impending doom. In contrast to what we read in the book of Jonah, Nahum declares that the city's downfall is deserved and irreversible. Here, there is a sense of finality, affirming that God's justice will prevail. And what do we take away from that? We see that Jonah went to Nineveh. Jonah preached to the Ninevites. They repented sincerely from their hearts. They repented and God spared the city. But then somewhere between Jonah and Nahum, they've reverted back to what they were doing before. And now that God has spared them and has turned his wrath away from them, and they've then turned their back on him and gone back to their old practices, we hear now the contrast to what we read in the book of Jonah. Nahum declares that the city's downfall is deserved and irreversible. Here, as I said, there is a sense of finality, affirming that God's justice will prevail, showing the wrath of God against those who oppress his people. The prophecy serves not only as a warning to Nineveh, but also a reassurance to Israel that their suffering will be avenged. The book of Nahum is a powerful reminder of God's justice and reassurance to those who have suffered under oppression, that evil will not go unpunished. And we see how God balances divine wrath with the promise of deliverance for the faithful. Nahum stands as a testament that no empire, however mighty, can escape the consequences of its actions. Nahum expresses hope for the oppressed and the certainty of God's judgment against evil. God will judge evil. The book serves as both a warning to the unrepentant and a comfort to those seeking justice. So that has been Nahum. Thank you.